Where the hell have you been? You disappeared. You fell off the face of the earth, and forgive me, disappearing is not one of your powers, so that's a little strange, don't you think? Okay, you haven't been out of this apartment in days. I can tell by the smell. It's pretty gross. What is going on with you? Why is this... Okay. Yep, I just got a flash of it. I understand now. That wasn't your fault. You know that, right? Somewhere in your mind, you understand that you couldn't have stopped that from happening. No. I did give you warning, and I did that for a reason. I mean, this thing that happens in my head, I may as well be able to do something good with it. In fact, it's part of why I'm here, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I need to talk about you. I need to figure out what you're doing, why you locked yourself in your apartment and just proceeded to wallow. I don't know. You were faced with an impossible choice. And as strong as you are, as fast as you are, as incredible as you are, even you have limits. Nobody else got there in time. You had to choose the lesser of two evils, and you chose. And if I'm honest, I would have made the same choice. You didn't... Those people were going to be lost anyway. But the group that you were able to save, they didn't have to be lost that day. Because of you. You saved more than you lost. You made a decision, a split-second decision in the worst possible circumstances, and you did the right thing. The people in the smaller building, there weren't as many. It was less destruction overall for everybody inside and outside. The others didn't get there in time. And that's because they were dealing with their own catastrophes. These people orchestrated this that way. You understand that, right? I've been inside their minds. I've sat in a room with the ringleader, and I've heard his thoughts. And I'll tell you right now, he was angry because you thwarted him. You got in his way. The smaller building was a diversion so that they could destroy the bigger one. They hoped you would decide to go that way first. And you didn't. You made the right decision. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I'm not going away. No, I'm not going away. I'm not just going to leave you here. Not only because we need to talk about what else is happening, but because I'm worried about you. We've faced losses before. We've gone through this before. Okay, fair, not on this scale, but why is this one different? You've never had to make a choice like that before. Never. And you made the right one. I will say that over and over and over until you believe me. I can feel the pain that you're in. It's almost swamping me. It's taking everything I have to stop it from doing so. I feel the guilt, and I feel the sadness, and I feel the anger. I know how badly this is affecting you. But There are over 200 people who are safely at home with their families right now because of you. You couldn't have saved them all. You couldn't. Nobody could have. Not one person. And now, there's something else coming. This group isn't done with us yet. We have the ringleader, but he's handed over the mantle to somebody else, and there's a lot coming that we need to be ready for. So, I don't care if you do it for me, I don't care if you do it for the others, but think of all the people whose lives are going to be so badly affected if you lay here and do nothing. That you should feel guilty about, choosing to wallow rather than help. And I won't talk you out of that. If this happens and you did nothing, you stayed here, you put your head in the sand and you pretended that you don't matter, I can't talk you out of that, because you'd be right at that point. You didn't get it wrong, and you're not going to get it wrong again. You're not, because you didn't get it wrong the first time. It would have been so much worse. I've been where you are. I have. Before I decided to devote myself completely to what we're doing, I tried to be normal. I tried to fit in. I even went on a cruise. Did you know that? That I spent 2 weeks in the middle of the ocean on a boat with tons of people? Did you know that? No, why would you? I don't think I've ever told anybody that. It's hard. It's extremely difficult to be the one with so much power. Because as much as you can do, as much as you can help and save people and everything, you can't do it all. I learned that the hard way. I was on that cruise, and I picked up inklings from some of the crew members that there was something going on. There was some plot between them because there was passengers on board that they had let's call it a fundamental disagreement with. Yeah, that's what I mean. I should have said something. I should have done something. I should have gone to the captain and let him know what was happening, but I didn't think it would matter. And I wasn't strong enough. We lost most of the people on that boat. I was one of the few who managed to get away. You think that doesn't haunt me every single day? You think I don't see the faces of those people in my dreams at night? It's even worse when you can feel their fear, the hopelessness. And that's what I had to feel. And that's what I continue to feel. So I get it. I get it. Believe me. But what's coming? It's going to be so much worse. It's going to be the biggest catastrophe we've ever seen if we don't get in front of it. That's my job, is to see these things, to pick up on these things, to get you guys in motion. That's what I'm here for. That's what I've devoted my gift to, so that you can use yours effectively. And you did, and you will again. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have moments like this. I still do. But when you see the faces of the next round of people that you manage to save, when you stop Such unhinged evil. That guilt starts to get a little less. So I need you to get off the couch. I need you to get in the shower. I need you to be you again. Not just me. The world needs you. Please. Please. Thank you. Thank you. I can still feel how you're feeling, but you know what's different now? There's a sense of resolve in amongst the guilt. There's a tiny flash of the person that I know. Hang on to that, okay? Because we're about to come up against the biggest thing we've ever seen. They have mobilized to the point where the reach is going to be global. We need to be ready, and we have enough notice that we can be. So go, have a shower, wash away all of this, and let's get to work.